DC Rock, I am Little Matt, and I am at the newest paintball park in the area, Antioch Paintball Park out here in Antioch on the Contra Costa Fairgrounds. We got a great show tonight with Starship with Mickey Thomas. The second show we've done with these guys, but we got so much great footage, we wanted to show you some more, plus some rare footage of Craig Chiquiso playing at the Ark Animal Rescue Foundation years back. So, sit back and relax, enjoy some paintball, here we go!
Together for the first time on one stage.
Godsmack, Rob Zombie.
Godsmack. Together for the first time with Rob Zombie.
October 1st at Sleep Train Pavilion at Concord.
Godsmack and Rob Zombie. Same night, same stage. Special guests, Shinedown. Tickets are on sale now. Ultimate VIP ticket packages at Godsmack.com. Godsmack and Rob Zombie live.
I didn't care how much they cried, no way. Their tears left me cold as a stone. But then I fooled and fell in love. Fooled and fell in love, yes I did. Fooled and fell in love. Fooled and fell in love. So babe, when I'd see a girl that I like, I'd get out my book and I'd write down her name. When the grass got a little greener over on the other side, I just tear around that page. Oh yeah, but I fooled and fell in love. Lord, I fooled and fell in love. Yes, I did. Fooled and fell in love. Fooled and fell in love. Freeing on my own, it's the way I used to be. Oh, but since I met you, baby, love got a hold. Yeah, Lord, it's got a hold on me now, and I can't let go of you, baby. Ooh, I'm fell in love. Ooh, I'm fell in love. Ooh,
full circle to where I have all of that stuff that I've been lucky enough to create, but I can go out and play it now in a much more kind of informal atmosphere and just really have fun with it and kind of pick and choose, you know how much I want to play and how many gigs a year and where I want to go. And plus the band is just so great. This group of guys I have together now is like, the best band I've ever been in.
Well, I mean, tell me about, you got a local guy on guitar. Tell me about your guitars.
Yeah, Mark Abrahamian and Phil Bennett, both local guys from the kind of the Walnut Creek area on keyboards and guitar. Daryl Verdusco on drums, who lived in Santa Rosa for about, I don't know, like 20 years or something. So, he has some roots here in the Bay Area as well. And my bass player is from Memphis, but, we've
got that one somewhere.
We've known him forever. So, a lot of local guys and still kind of the whole San Francisco connection there, as it should be. But
Raindrops falling, winter feels so gloomy. Hear a knock upon my door. Stranger calling, got eyes that look like mine. Said I'd call before. But if family soon will be sure. Walk with me through the unknown. Familiar stranger, should I know your name? Did we meet some time ago? I feel uncertain. Shadows whisper to me now. Certain wind begins to blow. What is that very soon will be shown. Walk with me through the unknown. What is that very soon will be shown. Walk with me through the unknown. Dark doorways, strangest things can happen. Don't know who you're talking to. Find yourself, one that strikes you now. Could be looking back at you. What is happening soon will be shown. Walk with me through the unknown. What is happening soon will be shown. Walk with me through the unknown.
Huh.
Hold up. Hey, we're still here at Antioch Paintball Park, having a great time. I hope you're enjoying CC Rock.
Yeah.
We've got some guys over here. I've got Clayton over here. I got Brandon over here.
Woo.
I got tagged a few times in the butt, but it's all right. We're gonna go get these guys over here. Enjoy the show. Come on. back in history a little bit. I mean, obviously, the days of Starship. I mean, Paul Kantner. You know, that you guys had so much going on together as a band. And I heard the story was, I don't know the exact story, but Paul wanted to do something a little different. Maybe he wasn't, into quite the hits type stuff that was going on with the band. I don't know. What's the story on that?
Well, we didn't. When we decided, kind of made a conscious change to sort of go in a different direction musically for the band. And try some different things, some newer things, even as far as just even the recording techniques. We wanted to try a lot of new stuff, modern stuff, electronica, whatever it might be. And but there was no guarantee that anything was going to be a hit. I mean, that in retrospect, hindsight, people always look back and go, oh well, they sold out, and all of a sudden they made like 3 #1 singles in 18 months, and I was like, well, if it was that easy. Well, gee, let's make 3 #1 singles, like boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, I can really plan that, huh?
You can just decide to do that and go out and do it, Well, it takes a lot of other things have to come into play. Yeah, we were talking about Paul's differences with the band, and it wasn't so much like we wanted to make hits and Paul didn't.
Yeah.
It was just like we had a different idea about where the band should be going musically than Paul had, and we were kind of like, all the rest of the band was over here, and Paul was over here, so... it just kind of made sense that he would, split and leave from the band, which he did. But it's always, it was kind of like the old story, when you're in the playground. And I can understand it from Paul's point of view because, in his mind, and rightfully so in some respects, he was the leader, the guy who started the band. So it's kind of like it's my way or the highway. And we're like, well, it's the highway, but it's going to be you taking the highway. So he was kind of like, well, then I'll take my ball and go home. Mm-hmm. So if I can't play, then the rest of you can't play. Yeah. It was kind of that. It was really that juvenile, really. Mm-hmm. But it's the age-old story. Yeah. But, the world's big enough for all of us to do whatever we want to do musically, I think, these days. The Starship has been around. Sometimes I like to equate it to like, spin-offs from television shows or something like that, And I don't think it diminishes the product any. But, Jefferson Airplane, spun off into Hot Tuna and Jefferson Starship, and then Jefferson Starship spun off into Starship and whatever Paul's doing, and, But there's room enough for everybody to make their music and hopefully reach their audience.
Well, it's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure seeing you. And like I said, can't wait to see you on stage tonight. Have a good time.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're all changing. Corporation games. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. What is on the page? Not on in place of my phone. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember?
game here, Antioch Paintball Park, and it's great because I haven't been hit all day long, and I'm acing everybody here. Cool game. Hope you enjoyed CC Rock here at Antioch Paintball Park. We'll see you next time. Woo! I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up.
Just another Sunday in a tired old street. Police have got patrol. And we just lost the beat. Who counts the money underneath the bar? And who rides the wrecking ball into our